So one of the things I want to do with this kit I'll be working on is I think I want to change Dwan here, mainly because of her face. The sculpt of her body looks pretty good, but on her face, if you look up close, it's kind of like a blob with 3 holes in it. And I could probably get by with that because it's small, but I just thought it would be so much better if I use this this vinyl one, and I could take her out of this hand. I could Dremel off the top part of her body there and replace it with the top part of this, and I think it would look so much better, and it would be pretty much the same with her hand down on this side, but hand up on the other side would look kind of cool. And so that's what I'm thinking about doing, and we'll see later how it turned out. Okay, now what I did was if you can see it, I Dremeled and ground off the top part of Dwan's body, and I also took her foot off from between his fingers and left a little hole. And so now I'll be able to take this gal and I'll be cutting her off right about there and cutting this foot off so I can put it inside that hole and glue the top of her body onto the bottom half of this body. So since last time I've airbrushed this, and I had showed you how I took her foot off underneath there and left a hole. I also ended up taking off another one of her legs. So there's just one top of her leg, and then I painted it. I painted the whole kit with acrylics. I'll do the oils later, but there's the pieces of Dwan getting ready to go on there. So I'll show you how it looks when I put it all together, but I'm almost ready to do that. And make a picture kind of like this. I was able to glue the parts together here put on the leg and the foot underneath. As you can see there, it's hard to focus. And I just need to putty it and kind of blend it together there, and it should be good. And then I'll repaint it and you'll see it at the end how it came out. I got her glued together and puttied and painted, and now I've got the foot underneath there and the other leg put in, and it's all good. It's kind of hard to focus, but yeah, looks a lot better now. So that part's done. Hey guys, this is LeGrandzilla, and I have here a model kit that was sculpted by Jim Groman and produced by Webbhead Productions. And I was lucky enough to get this kit. I talked to Terry Webb, who's the editor of Amazing Figure Modeler magazine. I had seen article about this kit in that magazine, and so I was able to get a hold of him, and he was able to hook me up with this kit. And so, as you'll see soon, I'm going to show you a video that shows how I progressively changed Dwan from the original Dwan that was there, and replaced the top part of her body and her feet. I continued to use the bottom part of her body, but you'll see more of the detail of that. Anyway, this is supposed to reproduce the popular artwork from the '76 Kong movie. That this same picture has been shown in many posters where he's doing different things, but it's mainly this one where he's on top of the Twin Towers. And so this has him on top of the Twin Towers as well. Really cool kit. It's the third kit I've built this year that features the '76 Kong, but this is the only one I have that looks like the poster. And I've always thought that the poster was kind of cool. I mean, the look on his face, the pose, everything, it's just always really struck me. Although it doesn't really look like Kong that much, but it sure looks like the poster. And when I painted this, I tried to do the colors similar, and under different lighting it doesn't work as well. But here in this room it's not too bad. But I put some blues and greens in his leg there, and then some of the highlights on the back leg. And basically I just tried to do the same thing as what you see in the poster. And I've actually looked at several reproductions of this poster, and it's been, I think, repainted by different people or something, because they don't all look the same. Also, the jet doesn't always look the same. There's one where it's more like a fuselage and it's burning. There's different ones, but I kind of wanted to do some burning on mine, so I modeled some smoke and some burning and exhaust and things like that on mine. On this plane here, it doesn't have any of the missiles, but I went ahead and used some missiles because they came with the kit. I just wanted to use them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I made a base to set this on, just so that they're not just freestanding, and I figured this would hold together a lot better. So let's turn it around a little bit. You can see it from other angles, but it's really, to me, it's meant to just be displayed in one way, and that is so that you can see it from the front. Some dioramas is nice to get all different views and things, but this is definitely meant to be looked at like this. maybe like this, yeah. Something like that. There's his face. Yeah, the other 76 Kongs I have, one was by McVeigh, kind of a bust, where he's on top of the, standing on top of one of the Twin Towers. It's sort of a bust from his waist up, holding a fuselage like I mentioned earlier. And the other one is a scene where it's in the jungle, or wherever, on Skull Island, I guess you'd say, and with Dwan on the ground, and he's flexing his muscles for her, and that's from Burroughs Model Works. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Bye.